So welcome back to the Business Warroom. I'm your host, Vinny G. In this life, there are two types of people. There are the builders, and then there are the leeches. So I got a text message yesterday from George. He's a Business Warroom Council member mentee. Good guy. Runs a solid lawn care route. He's hustling, trying to break that, seven-figure ceiling. And he sends me this ad. And in the text, he asks me, he says, Vinny, is this the move? This guy says I can fire my marketing team and scale to 10 million using his secret system. I looked at this garbage, and honestly, it insulted my intelligence. This ad states, you don't need agencies. You don't need lead providers. I hope you're paying attention because this isn't a strategy. This is a suicide note for your business. So today I'm going to be talking about why the easy way is the most expensive thing you will ever buy. And then I'm going to tell you how real men, real operators actually dominate a market. Let me take you back before the portfolio, before the Business Warroom. I was in the mud, commercial, construction, development. I was putting up a mid-rise project, multi-million-dollar job. We were way behind schedule. The unions were breaking my balls, and the city inspectors were crawling all over the job site like roaches. I was bleeding cash. So a friend of mine introduces me to this consultant. He walks in my office. He's wearing a flashy suit. He never held a shovel in his life. He goes on to tell me, Vinny, forget about the standard procedure. I got a proprietary method to fast-track the zoning and bypass the subs. Give me 10 grand and I'll save you 6 months. I was young. I was desperate. So I wrote the check. You know what happened? Not only did his method not work, it got the job site shut down for 3 weeks because the paperwork was all over the place. So that lesson cost him 10 grand plus delayed penalties. But the wisdom I kept. See, in construction, if you skip the foundation, the building collapses. So when I seen this ad targeting you, the lawn care owners, the blue-collar guys sweating in the trucks, it gets me heated because they're selling you a shortcut to a collapse. Let's analyze this hook. It states, quote, you don't need agencies. You don't need lead providers. Get out of here. Let's look at this like a developer, like a general contractor. See, when I build a skyscraper, do you think I pour the concrete myself? Do you think I wire the electrical myself? No. I hire the best electrical subs. I hire the best concrete subs. And I hire the best plumbers. My job isn't to do the work. My job is to orchestrate the war. Now, this ad is telling you to fire your specialists so you can do the marketing. So now, instead of being the CEO, you're the marketing intern. You think Trump or Musk or the great builders in New York are sitting there tweaking Facebook ads at 2 a.m.? Forget about that. This is a poverty mindset. They're appealing to your ego, telling you that you're smarter than the experts. And they're appealing to your greed, telling you that you can keep all the money. But let me break down the reality. You cannot scale if you are the bottleneck. If you buy this bullshit, you are just buying yourself another job. You are trading your leverage for labor. and that's backwards. So if you're doing 150K, you want to hit 5 million, stop acting like a laborer and start acting like a general. Let me give you the business war room strategy in 3 steps. Let's start off with step 1, the doctrine of leverage. Who, not how. Stop asking, how do I get leads? Start asking, who gets leads for me? Don't fire the agency, command them. See, in construction, if a subcontractor messes up, I don't pick up a hammer. I crush them or I replace them. You treat your marketing team like a subcontractor. You give them a target. Here is my cost per acquisition. Hit it or you're gone. Incentivize the kill, but never, ever do the grunt work yourself. So again, this ad says, don't pay for leads. Wrong. In war, you buy ammunition. In business, you buy data. You think competitors surrender voluntarily? No. You have to starve them out. You allocate capital to buy the attention of every homeowner in your zip code. You outspend the weak guys. You make it so expensive for them to acquire a customer that they fold. And then you buy their client list for pennies on the dollar. That is how Rockefeller did it. That is how we do it. The secret isn't a Facebook funnel. The secret is that your operations can handle the volume. When I develop a building, I don't worry about the paint color until the steel is up. Fix your billing. Fix your trucks. Train your crew so they don't look like bums. If you have a $10 million marketing funnel and a $100,000 operation, you will implode. Build the steel frame first. Look, I tell you this because I respect the work. I respect the guy up at 4 a.m. loading the truck. I know you want to break out. I know you're tired of the plateau. But listen to me for a second. The obstacle is the way. The fact that it's hard, the fact that agencies are expensive, that is the filter. That is what keeps the weaklings out of our tax bracket. You don't need a simple system. You need a stronger back. You need a sharper mind. You need to stop looking for a savior in a $997 course and start looking in the mirror. So here's the deal. You can click that apply now button and go join a group of amateurs sharing bad advice. You can go cry about the algorithm with a bunch of side hustlers, or you can get serious. For those that don't know, I run a group, the Business Warroom Council. It is not a course. There are no modules, and I am not your guru. It is a roundtable of killers, full-time owners, construction, logistics, service businesses, guys doing 5 million, 10 million, 20 million. We don't talk about hacks. We talk about acquisition. We talk about tax strategy. We talk about hiring and firing executioners. We trade war stories and we sharpen the blade. Iron sharpens iron. So if you're doing $10 or over 150K and you're tired of playing small, click the link in the bio. Apply for the Business Warroom Council. We vet everyone. If you're a fraud, we'll smell it. But if you're a builder, if you're ready to go to war for your family and your legacy, then welcome home. The choice is yours. Be a sheep or be a wolf. We'll be waiting in the war room. And hey, if that guru calls you back, tell him Vinny G says to go shine a shoebox. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, follow the podcast, and we will see you all on the next episode. Peace.